Hey everybody, Andy here. Let's talk about the Long War.
As expansion into the long Earth continues, people begin to settle, create towns, and separate themselves from their homes, the original Earth, now called the Datum. The humans relentlessly push into the long Earth, and their poor treatment to the trolls is taking its toll. Suddenly, the trolls have disappeared, and elves are getting more and more aggressive. Joshua and Lobsang are once again working together to create peace on the Long Earth. The Long Earth, written by Terry Pratchett and Stephen Baxter, published in January 2014 by Harper. It's a 528-page science fiction adventure novel.
So, this is the second part in, I'm not even sure, the Long Earth series by Terry Pratchett and Stephen Baxter. Just to be blunt right off the bat, this book definitely takes a step back. It's pretty much the first book with filling it in, giving you more detail about the Long Earth, more about trolls and elves, and there's a new species of humanoids called the Beagles. If you remember the first book where they came across this ancient temple that was radioactive, they kind of live in that area. The ring that Joseph finds in the temple or near the temple on a humanoid skeletal finger is a big part of this story. Joseph is the main character again, and Lobsang is a huge part. It's hard to explain. It's not. There's really no war. I guess the war that they were referring to is that America and other countries are getting upset about everyone stepping in, moving west, so to speak, in the long earth. They are starting their own colonies and civilizations and settlements, and they're not paying taxes to the datum, which is their the original starting point Earth. So they send in an army, and funny things happen with that. In a typical Terry Pratchett fashion, with all his sarcasm and his wittiness. So it's definitely a funny book. If you really like the first one, I would say read this one. If you were in the first one, you're like, I wouldn't read it. This is probably the first book that I've reviewed. I've only reviewed a handful, but I've been reviewing books that I really like, and this is the first one that I've read that is fairly brand new. So I didn't really know much going into it besides what I read from the first one, and yeah, it was good, but it wasn't. I'm debating if I should go read the third one or not, which is The Long Mars. I'll probably read some reviews and see if that one's different, if there's anything new, big new that comes up with that one, or if it's more of the same, and if it is, then I probably won't. I won't read it. But like I said, if you really, really like the first one, or if you really, really like Terry Pratchett, go ahead and read The Long War. If not, give it a pass. Again, my name's Andy. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, you know what to do. I'll check you guys later.